KHON2 Sports Director Rob DeMello is in Las Vegas for UFC International Fight Week featuring Hawaii's own Max Holloway, Brad Tavares, and Rachael Ostovich. Before fight festivities begin, he swung by Shane Victorino's Ninth Island home to catch up. Las Vegas, KHON2. It's been 2 years since two-time World Series champion Shane Victorino last donned a Major League Baseball uniform. The 37-year-old underwent multiple back surgeries in the last couple of years, but has remained in playing shape in the event one last opportunity presented itself. But on Monday, in the comfort of his own home, the Hawaii Sports Hall of Famer revealed exclusively to KHON2 that he has officially retired from the game. "I think it's time to hang it up and call it a career. I've been blessed with that opportunity as a baseball player. As a little boy growing up in Maui, getting an opportunity to represent my state, represent my people, so it's about that time," he said. "It's time for me to say, it's time for me to move on, time for me to enjoy retirement. Officially, August 3rd will be the date. I'll go back to Philly and probably sign a one-day deal, and hang it up and call it a career." His announcement puts him close to the most prolific and decorated career in Hawaii baseball history. The Maui native signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1999 and spent the next 4 seasons in the minor league system before making his Major League debut for the San Diego Padres in 2003. He was returned to the minor leagues until 2005, when he was called up by the Philadelphia Phillies. The St. Anthony graduate played in Philadelphia for 8 years, becoming the first player in postseason history to have a home run, a double, and 2 steals in a single game. His accolades include 3 Rawlings Gold Glove Award in the outfield, and in 2008, he and the Phillies captured the 2008 World Series. Victorino was traded back to the Dodgers in 2012, and after a few months, signed a 3-year deal with the Boston Red Sox, where he won his 2nd World Series as well as a 3rd Gold Glove Award. Unfortunately, injuries continued to plague him, and in 2015, he was traded to the Los Angeles Angels. Signed a minor league deal with the Chicago Cubs in 2016, but was ultimately released. Dreams are always a dream. It's how you make it a reality, and I think that was my biggest thing. I wanted to make some of the dreams that I had as a little boy a reality, and I think sometimes even that's not a reality, what I was able to accomplish and what I was able to achieve," Victorino said. "But again, it's dreams, and when it was reality for me, it was how do I continue to strive to reach greatness, to achieve things that, as we talked about a little before we started this interview, about making a reality for others, not just myself. Making it a reality is, man, you see that guy on TV, and you go, man, that guy sounds like me, that guy talks like me, that guy comes from the same soul that I came from. That was the things that motivated me." When you think about those kind of things as an athlete, growing up as this little boy in the little town of Wailuku, it's beyond dreams. Victorino says the decision to retire was difficult, but natural. "It's always difficult. I don't think it'll ever leave you. The athlete in me will never leave me," Victorino said. "To me, the word retire is just another chapter, and moving on to the next chapter in life. That's becoming a dad, being a father to my children, something that I'd only dreamed of when I was a kid and hoped that I'd have that opportunity. But my parents had to work. They had to make ends meet. I didn't have that opportunity for my parents to always be around, so it was a village that surrounded me, that kept me grounded, that kept me moving forward, and kept me going in the right direction. When I sit back and I use that word, retirement, and I sit there and I say I'm going to retire, not one person can ever question my effort, and I think that's the part that stands out to me," Victorino added. "If you can question my ability, or you question my heart, then something's wrong, because I know I left it out there every single night. I think that's the kind of stuff and that's the mentality that was brought to me as a kid. When someone challenged me, I was always up for it, and I think that's the part where makes these dreams, or this reality, even more of a perspective on life, that anything is achievable, even more important than his awards and championships. Victorino says inspiring Kiki back home is his proudest achievement. That's just not in the game of baseball. I think it's all the sports. To have some of the greatest athletes that are now playing in their careers, you know, Marcus Mariota, Max Holloway, Monty, Teo, Colton, Wong, Kurt, Suzuki, you look at all these people and you say to yourself, was I an inspiration to them? Deep down inside, I think I can say yeah, he said. Victorino says moving forward, he wants to continue to inspire Hawaii's young athletes. I want to bring major sporting events to this state. I want to work with groups that create opportunities, so these are all the kinds of things I think about every single day, he said. No matter what happens next, Victorino says his focus and top priority will always be family. Fast forward, let's say the number one thing is to be a dad, to be a father to my children, to make the biggest impact on their lives, because they grow fast, Victorino said. My daughter's 11. I'm lucky if I got another 5, 6, 7 years with her before she heads off to college. My son's 11, so I got 10 years. So, in all actuality, the next 10 years of my life, I've got to really understand what I want to embrace, because it's going to come fast. Shane Victorino, extended interview.